Well, haven't made a video in a while. Been busy doing stuff, but I just haven't been making videos, so figured I'd make one real quick. We were out in the pasture cutting brush, and we were hauling it with my truck. And I was really sick of getting out and touching the solenoid with a screwdriver to get it to start, so I threw in another one I had for the Falcon. Not exactly the right one, but I made it work. And took this one out, and now I'm going to just take it apart and see if I can see what's inside there, see if I can maybe fix it. I don't know. Give me a little something to do for now. So I'm going to start off, I'm going to drill these rivets out, and this backing plate will come off, and we get to see what's inside of it. Alright, well, I've got all the rivets out, and I've got this back piece loose. It's got a little cork gasket and then another rubber looking one there, and a wire attached to it there. We don't want to break that wire yet. Well, we don't want to break it at all, but now I'm going to go ahead and take this metal piece out and see what's behind it. Alright, I got that little metal piece off that just falls right off, and I've also got this coil of wire out. It's kind of tricky to get out. Got to be careful not to break your wires back here. You can take that out and just kind of slide it off to the side, and you'll have this little metal plunger that sits in there. Make sure you get that out. And now what I can do is pull on this and try to get this metal piece out, this big round cup, and I should be able to get to my contacts and see if maybe I can clean those up. Alright, well, I got that little metal cup out. All I did was kind of sitting like this. I grabbed onto that with a pair of pliers and pulled, and this whole unit came out. And these are my contacts, and they just look nasty. And I'll clean those ones up in there. And I've got another one of these out of a aftermarket one I pulled, so we'll swap that out and see how it works. Well, here on the right I have my aftermarket contacts there, and as you can see, they're in much better shape than the original one here, especially on this side. But the problem is these little pins in the back are different sizes, and it wouldn't be a problem if I could, take out the solenoid, which I don't want to do, the magnet there. So I'm going to put this contact in with this, the original one, the original plunger, and see if it works. If it doesn't, I'll have to take those wires off and then solder the other one on, which I don't really want to do, but if we get it together and it doesn't work right, then that's what I'll have to do. So I'll go ahead and throw in the new set of contacts here, and we'll see what happens. Well, I've gone ahead and I've cleaned up the contacts inside of there, and cleaned up these a little bit, and taken this to the grinder and made that a little bit smaller because it was just too long. And now I think I'm ready to put it back together and see if it works. When I have to solder this wire back on, it broke off when I was dinking around with it, but no big deal. Well, I've got it all back together, but I don't think it works right. I can apply power to here and I can hear the solenoid click in and out, but these little contacts I think are just too pitted to make a good connection there, so I'm not getting a connection here. But, I just took it apart for something to do. Not really a big deal if it doesn't work. You never rebuild these anyway. You go to the parts store, you pay the 15-20 bucks, and you just buy a new one. So, not really a big deal. But it snowed last night, so let's go take a peek at that. God damn, she's bright. And I guess I'll show you the truck here. Show you how it starts. Oh, and another thing I got to show you maybe later today before it snows too much. My cousin got a 1942 Ford for free. I mean, it's in pretty rough shape, all taken apart, but it's pretty neat that he got it for free. Yeah, we'll close that. Turn that down a little bit. Oh yeah, no problem. show you the solenoid I put in. She'll warm up. Well, there it is. It's not exactly the same. It came out of the Falcon, but it works. So I'll be hauling some wood with this one today, some brush. All along that fence line there, we've been cutting down the little trees around the fence so we can put in an electric fence. And we got to haul it out of there. So if I go down there, maybe I'll show you the big pile of brush we got too.